As one of the 7 major divisions in the Faculty of English Language Teacher Education, the Translation and Interpreting Division has been playing an ever more important part in the professional realm of the faculty and the university. At present, the division has 10 young lecturers who are all masters working at home and 2 PhD candidates working abroad. The division is the cradle of many big names in the world of translators and interpreters, and it is surely the promising land and fertile land for any of those who want to or who keen on to become a professional translator and interpreters.
Choosing translation and interpreting pathway, you will study fundamental skills to become professional interpreters. And most of your time you will spend in language laboratories, and you will work with microphones and headphones to practice translation and interpreting. Interpreting includes 2 major modes, consecutive and simultaneous interpreting. You will sharpen both skills when you study interpreting at ULIS. As for consecutive interpreting, the interpreter works right after the speaker stops. And for simultaneous interpreting, the speaker interprets almost at the same time with the speakers. And you will study consecutive interpreting at the 6th semester of your program here in ULIS. And you will familiarize yourself with such skills as note-taking, memorizing, or public speaking for interpreters. After that, at the 7th semester, you will study advanced interpreting with simultaneous interpretation at the introductory level. We'll try to create the professional interpreting environment so that you can get yourself used to it as much as possible. So all in all, to study interpreting, you should be very, very excellent at listening and speaking. And you also should have very good background knowledge, and you should be very quick-minded to deal with tricky or unexpected situation during the time of interpreting.
Another important stream in the course is translation. A lot of people potentially mix up the definitions of translation and interpreting. Translation is the written transfer of one language into another, and translation can embody very different text types. So within the course, we start up with very generic informative text to translate, and then we move to various degrees of specialties, looking at economic reports, technical text, or literary translation. Learning translation means students are engaged with theories, applied theories of translation studies, so that they can deal with a wide range of genres, writing styles, or topics.
Hi everyone, my name is Ho and I come from class 1021. I am the last year student now, and I'm on the way to my graduation day. I am now so eager to enter the labor market. Even though how things pan out in the future, I believe I can do it well. The reason is after 4 years learning translation and interpretation, I have been well equipped with many useful skills, and which I can believe I can apply in my study as well as in my daily life. About my teachers, I must say that they are very friendly. It's unbelievable, above my expectation. I have the feeling that in class, they, instead of teaching us and telling us to do this or that, they just share their experiences. I really appreciate that, and it's very hard to say the sweet words directly to them. But luckily I have chance today to tell them I love you so much and I wish you all the best in the career and also in your life.
Welcome you on to the division in translation and interpreting. My name is Khoi, I'm from QH 2011, and I'm here today to introduce about the course of translation and interpreting. Here I have only studied for a short time, but I have had many memorable experiences, such as the classroom. In the classroom you can study with a lot of students with the same passion for translation. And the classroom has a lot of equipment for interpreting, which can fulfill the task of interpreting in all different cases. And moreover, all the teachers, they have the deep passion to nurture the new generation of translators and interpreters. So they have created a lot of new lessons to benefit all the students. And I hope you will gain a lot of new experience from this course.
Hi everyone, I'm Tu. I'm from 11E20. Now I'm third year student in University of Languages and International Studies. Like many other students, at first I don't know what major I want to be in or what job I want to do in the future. After a long time of thinking, I chose to study in translation and interpretation division. And I have to tell you that this is one of my best choice ever. I have been studying 2 semesters on translation, and I'm going to finish my first semester on interpretation. And knowledge and skill we receive from our teachers, of course, is very valuable to me. But what I treasure most is the teachers' enthusiasm and passion. They really kind of interest on me. Another benefit while I'm taking part in translation and interpretation division is that I can take part in English interpreting and translating club. You can not only exchange your idea and your knowledge, but also meeting interesting people. So this is very invaluable experience that I think you should have during your university life.
Students majoring in translation and interpreting may have the opportunities to cooperate with a lot of publishers and media agencies in Vietnam to work as translator or editor. You can work part-time or in full-time, it's up to you. But the important thing is that you will have the opportunity to get to know a lot of scholars and experts in various fields and disciplines. And so it is very good for you to enrich your knowledge and to expand your social network.
Talking about the jobs that the graduates can take after graduation, first of all, you can work as the language service provider, or in other words, the interpreter and translators. With the very good and essential skills that you are equipped in the school, you can be confident in entering the market of language service.
Some lecturer like me, besides teaching, also working as freelance translator and interpreter, and it actually benefits a lot students because students will have a chance to expose themselves to the reality of the industry. And besides, personally, working as translator and interpreter is really an amazing experience for me because you will have chance to do role play of many characters, personalities, and you will have to choose the right voices for each person. Sometimes it's a really daunting experience because you will have to suffer from the criticism of not only your colleagues, your students, but also audience nationwide. But trust me, it will make you want to become better.
Hi everyone, I'm Cook and I have just graduated from University of Languages and International Studies. And I have to say that after studying at English faculty, I've got a lot of opportunities. I can do not only translation, interpretation, but any other thing that I want because I have got the most powerful weapon in my hand, that's English and English translation skill. Now I have been offered the position of administrative assistant at Wildlife Conservation Society because I'm not only a good English student, but an English student with good translation skills.